Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and today I'm starting a new Let's Build series of a medieval town. In this series we're going to be building a medieval tavern. Now you guys can comment down below what you want to see in this world next, and I will make sure I'll try and do it. Obviously this is just for creative and inspiration. It's not a full block for block tutorial, but hopefully you get some inspiration from this. The world download will be on my Patreon, so all my Patreons will get this updated and downloaded. I would really appreciate if you show some support. It really helps the channel that way. And also if you can't do that, at least like the video. That really does help me out. So without further ado, let's build this awesome medieval tavern. Right, so this is the plan. Right, I'm going to I've cleared out all this area, and I'm going to start by building a medieval city. Obviously I'm going to clear out more space depending on how big we do this project, and yeah, it's not a block for block tutorial or anything like that. It's just me building, and it means I can do a lot of off-camera work. And yeah, so I'm going to start off with a massive tavern. It's going to be a medieval city. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to build yet, so I need you guys to suggest what you'd like to see next. But I'm going to do a tavern, maybe have some walkways going through here, maybe a big tower coming out here, and I kind of want this as like a market area. And then maybe we could have a farm on here or something like that, some farmlands around, maybe some fishing villages around here, so we'd have to clear out the swamp and stuff. But as you can see, I've just got a foundation down here. I've kind of planned it in my head what it's going to look like. Materials I'm going to be using, I kind of like the dead coral. So something like that for the brick walls, maybe some of the stripped spruce logs for the sides, maybe some of the stripped birch wood as well, incorporate that, and maybe some of the kind of like spruce slabs and stuff like that. So I'm going to speed these bits up. It's kind of like a Minecraft tutorial, let's build kind of thing, but I'll stop it in areas to show you my progress, and yeah, I'll slap a bit of music on while I start building. So let's do this. Right, so far I've kind of got this. This is kind of like the template of what I'm going for. I really like this, the dead coral. I've got some bushes up here. I'm using the Better Leaves texture pack, which I can show you actually. Resource pack, Better Leaves added on. Yeah, so I'm using that. And yeah, I'm using these here, lectern. Because it just looks like a perfect, I know people back in the day used to use anvils, but I think this is kind of perfect. It goes with the wood, it makes a different colour, so it gives it a different combination with, do you know, the spruce. It kind of looks like an oak sort of colour. I've done a little sign here as well. It's just kind of like signposts put together with a log there, and this with a lantern on, chain up there, and this holding on. I've kind of tried to make like little arches in places where I can put my lanterns. I've got a nice little area here. I want this as like a normal slab across there, the top there. I've done it through the other side as well. So it's quite basic on the inside, which most taverns probably are. So yeah, I'm going to work on this area. Now this front area here, what we've done here, I'm wanting to replicate it here. I haven't got world edit, so I'm going to have to do it normal, but I'm going to do it without this bit. So it's going to have, like, when you're walking around, I've got this grindstone here as well, just to add a little bit of texture. This at the bottom as well, trapdoors to cover that, and yeah, it's quite a nice archway. keeping the windows really simple. It's just a trapdoor at the bottom, so you kind of walk down here, and I want it to go down so it's kind of got different levels. Here I've got it planned. I'm going to have something like this, like these arches here, but I'm going to have the arches going all the way down here, and then this is going to have like the tower going up, and then a building that's like up here this height with a sloping roof maybe, and then this is kind of like an outside courtyard or something, and you walk around into this. And so we've got an entrance there into the tavern, an entrance here, so it's going to have two areas. On the inside for the interior, I'm thinking this is going to be a bit more higher up, and I'm going to kind of make this so it goes down into kind of a basement or something like that. Around here I'm wanting to put maybe a basement going down under the ground so you can go under the tavern, and then we can maybe build some kind of like places for the mead and beer and stuff like that. Going full out with it, so hopefully it turns out okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have it basic in some areas, like at the back of here we're gonna have like storage areas, maybe a place to put the horses or something like that. I think that'd be good later on. And I kind of wanting to use some of this stuff, so instead of, I'd usually put wool, but I kind of like this, the new strip logs like this. So that sort of combination together, I think it's perfect. I really do like it. It's probably my favourite palette that I've come up with so far. So I'm going to carry on building this. I'm going to have this replicated there, and then we're going to do the back and the sides and stuff, and yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. And so yeah, back to the music, and let's do this.
Call me the Joker, call me the fool. When she calls, I always seem to lose my cool. Baby, I'm just a moth to your flame. And don't you know that loving you is a train wreck waiting to happen? Don't you know that loving you is a train wreck waiting to happen? Yes, it is, baby. Got no class, all attributes. Don't know if I'm
Okay, so we've got quite a bit done, and as you can see at this side, I'm trying to think which point I stopped at. Oh, I stopped at here, yeah. So I've got the campfires on top of here, and yeah, I really like this strip birch logs. I'm keeping it kind of plain in areas but detailed in other areas, so it's not too overcrowded, but at the same time it's not too simplistic. I'm trying to get that perfect combination of detail and less detail at the same time, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I've got a place down here where there's the stables, and you see this little bit here. I found a cool trick that you can kind of like, you get a chicken and you get a lead, you put the chicken on the lead, you then disperse of the chicken, and then it leaves that on it. Got horse stables here. I've got a nice little area here for looking through. Some windows here, perfect for looking through, and yeah, kept it nice and simple there. I've got the campfires, and then on the inside here, because I kind of wanted to leave this trim, I'm falling all over the place, I wanted to leave this trim going around, so I had to on the inside get some of these. Now for that I can grab some bushes and kind of just make it seem like it's part of it, you know. I mean, even here underneath these windows and stuff, we can just leaf it up and stuff. I think it might work with leaves around here as well. I'm not too sure though. It's kind of like enclosed. I'm going to have to get rid of that one. Something like that. It might be a bit too much, but we've always got that option. I'll let you guys decide. Comment down below right now what you think. If you like the leaves there, or we should leave it plain. Wait, let me just look back. It's kind of nice plain, isn't it, really? So yeah, and I've got this little piece here, and as you can see I've got this trim underneath here. It makes it look a little bit better, but it's nice little horse stables here. So if you were to come in here, Might put some bales up there or something like that. If you're to come in here for a drink, then obviously you keep your horses there and stuff. We're going to have to do a doorway, and to get into the doorway, I'm going to do something really simple for the roof. I'm just going to have this with the plain oak, but I'm going to have like other windows like that. Let me see, let me grab some of this. I'm going to have like this up like that, and then we're going to have like, you know, like these things with other windows coming off it, part of the roof. And I think that might work with it, even though it's a plain roof, but it'll kind of make it look a bit better. Because I don't really like too many colour combinations with roofs these days. Like people do the stone and stuff like that. I don't know if it works too well. I'm going to have this curling round. It's going to be a curling round roof. Kind of like a pyramid. Like this. And then that curls round to there, going around like that. Continuing going until it meets at the top. And then obviously when the tower's there, all this roof is going to join into the tower, because I've made preparations. See, I'm thinking about the roof while I'm building the base. I've just put it out by one, so because we're overhanging by one here, it should slot perfectly into that. So yeah, I do a lot of pre-planning, but it's mostly pre-planning in my head. Let's see if we could do something like this with this workers kind of like gripping onto it. Just take a look. It's all about experimenting, seeing what works. Yeah, I kind of like that. Makes it look okay. Kind of feel like it needs maybe a lantern there and here, because we're definitely going to need to light this up. We don't want it kind of not lit up at all. Can put lanterns on there? No, we can put them on the inside, so we can kind of get a glow from there. Get a bit of glow there, and I suppose we could put some glowstone under here just to light it up a bit more, because I think at night it's going to be fairly dark, but just having this little extra bit of hidden light is going to work perfectly like that, and it just kind of gives it a bit of ambience as well. So I'm going to continue with this. I need to do the back of the thing. Might be a little bit different for the back. I might actually stay with that, but it's going to be on a different level. Maybe have some outhouses where probably the tavern would throw away its trash and stuff like that. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. So let me know what you think so far. Let's get this. See, just adding little tiny details like a little bit of a button works perfect, I think. Perfect. Let's see. We could have like hanging baskets, maybe with the chain. I wonder if this would work, because I kind of like the bushes. But we've got hanging. So we've got hanging baskets of the bush. I think that would work better than the bush going all the way around, maybe. Yeah, I think that's just perfect. Perfect. So yeah, so far so good, I would say. Unless we have, it's a bit bare there, and do something like this, just for that little bit. Or every other one, but that won't work actually. Two there, one there. Nah, I kind of like it plain and simple. Anyway, so I'm going to carry on building, and we'll get back to the music, and comment down below what you think so far, and if you like this series, and what you want to see in this world. Right, okay, so I've got the door done. I was undecided if I was going to put like a darker colour here or something, but I decided to go with the spruce. I guess you could always go with something like a dark oak, but yeah. I've got a nice lantern here, a nice doorway, so as you walk in, we're obviously on one level up. I've got the same at the back as well. I've only just started on that, so we've got like an outhouse here. Maybe I might add like an overhang here or something like that, but this is just kind of the back entrance. We might put like maybe a garden going around here where we can put the trash and stuff, more out of the way of the public. And yeah, so it goes down into here. I kind of wanted it so this was like the entrance, and I'm kind of undecided if I should have this more kind of hidden and then have a bar around here or something. Maybe a bar on the side here or something like that. So you grab your beer here, maybe a couple of tables around, and then you walk down. So I did 2 levels down, and then I was tempted to do a basement. It comes down into there and goes underneath here, and there's kind of make a wine cellar like that. But yeah, I'm kind of liking these archways, so I'm going to stick with that sort of archway, I think. I guess if you don't like that, you can always put that in. But yeah, hopefully getting some inspiration from this to make your very own. But yeah, that's what I've got so far. Still undecided what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this off, double it up. It's more of the back where I'm kind of like, what do I do? I know what to do for the front, make it look grand. So yeah, I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to repeat this kind of process for this one here, maybe change it up a little bit. We've got the courtyard and then we've got the big tower to do. So yeah. Let's do this.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Kind of put this front little bit on, so it's kind of pushed out a little bit more, as you can see from the top. It's kind of yeah, I've got a little chair here. Now I've done that because I've got this here, so it's a glowstone. I've got that underneath, and as you can see when you're walking up, it just gives the roof a little bit more detail, and yeah, it just makes it look a little bit quirky. Obviously we can put this either side just to keep that in. I mean, even if you want to do this, so it's like that as well, you know. It probably work better if that was there. Wait, that going all the way across, and it kind of looks like beams, then it kind of looks like it's there to support it, or extra support for this main centre bit. And then at the back I've got like these chains with some bushes on, not flowers, and yeah, this is just kind of like a log, and then we've got the trapdoors either side, doubled up on the trapdoors there, so you can kind of like sit on here and look out on your balcony. Pretty awesome. And then up at the top here I've actually put some of the gate posts in, only for that bit, kind of like it plain there. That is pretty much replicated on that side. I did have a few problems, so I've had to move everything to the side because this kind of got in the way. I didn't do it enough, so I had to rearrange the whole build pretty much. But yeah, it's just basically that attached to that. That is it really. These as well, they're kind of like, because this is up higher, I've had to do it higher down here, so it kind of looks like it's more big and grand in this area. It's got some bigger ceilings. We'll get a floor in there as well. And at the very top, and all the towers, I kind of want to have like a bed sit, so when people come in, do you know what I mean, they would, I don't know, get a bed, I guess. I don't know. Right, I'll put the buttons here just to complete it. But yeah, I'm unsure if I'm going to keep that wall there, so you can have a wall. We're going to have walkways here, and then obviously a place coming out. And yeah, I think it's a rather grand thing. So yeah, I'm going to work on the back, complete that. It's pretty much the same as the front, but I'm going to figure out how to do like a bit of a different back from the front, because I don't want it to be exactly the same copy. Do you know what I mean? I want it maybe plain like this, but like other kind of outhouses coming from it. I think it might work. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with this. Yeah.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high.
Okay, so I've got it nice and plain at this side, obviously, because the tower's going to be going up there resting against it, so we don't need much detail there. You've seen the front, and at the back here, I just did it a little bit different, a bit more messy. There's a bit more places for like flowers and stuff. Let's have a look. Just get it a bit messy, do you know what I mean? I'll obviously make it a lot more detailed. That's the way out. Instead of putting another archway there, I put a window. As you can see for this back balcony, it's cool. Pretty much the same. Maybe a little chair there, some more hanging baskets. A bit more messy with the bushes up top and stuff. And at the side here, it's just kind of got that little groove, which works fine. That going down there, just little bits of detail here and there. And yeah, I think that you come towards this, it looks like the back of the building. Probably maybe do a pond area out here or something like this. Something like that even. Yeah, and so I've just got that roof to do. As I said before, I'll just triangle it around, and then I'll put like different roof points on it, which will make it stand out a little bit more. But so far I'm pretty happy with it. So it's a little bit different from the front. The front's a bit more extravagant, and then the back obviously is saving the budget because we've got a lot of trees around here. Definitely think a pond would work really well there. And yeah, so start making the tower. In fact, I might start on do the roof, then do this outside bit, and then leave the tower for last. Probably would be the best bet to do. But even for this bit, I've just kind of left it as like an open plan, like that. And then obviously we're going to have our floor on, but I kind of like it like this. I need a stair, obviously, like that. Yeah, I think that would work just fine. I kind of like it a bit open like that. Yeah, so I will come back and let the music begin, maestro.
some kind of shimmer in your presence, unlike no other I had met. You got me spinning out of context, not really sure what I should do. This is the reason I am leaving. I can't live with or without you.
Okay, so what I've added to this is at the back, obviously I've completed the roof now. I've got a nice chimney. It's just a double chimney, this one, and it goes all the way through, so you can actually see that it's going all the way through. And I actually might put like a furnace in that sort of area, or a fireplace, just so it's like more legit. And I've got this big one as well that goes all the way through. I might stop it there actually, because it won't make sense. Something like that. I think that'd be a bit better. Maybe one off like that. And that goes down. It doesn't go all the way through, but I think I'm going to. Let's see. What's the best? Best to take it off here, and then I can replace it a bit easier. But yeah, it's kind of like a free chimney, isn't it? I'll have that coming through and probably stop in here, because this is where I've put the floor level. So I'll just put the floor around that. Obviously complete that a little bit later. And then let's have a look at the front. The front here, I've got obviously a window lining in with that, so it's all nice and symmetric. I've got a nice small one lining in with that middle post, and I've got this one lining in with that middle post, and I've got one here as well lining in with that, and I just think it looks really good. You can see the back chimney there, and I've just got like a little spine there. I need to put that in. Little spine, I've just put that on, and then some wire. Usually they'd have that in medieval times. They'd have like a pinpoint or a little spine at the top. But yeah, I think we're coming along quite good now. So yeah, it's all coming together. I'm loving the style of it. I'm just kind of thinking what else it would need. Like I've put little buttons here and there. I kind of don't want to go too overboard with them. So like one there, maybe like one here, and one here, because it just looks a little bit plain up top there. But yeah, just adding those, that adds to it. We've got this underneath here, that's looking nice. We can add loads more detail later, but yeah, happy with that so far. I think now I'm going to work on the outside, so get a little bit of land, a bit of making it look a bit more busy, and then we can work on the tower. So yeah, let's do this.
Baby, I like you. My baby, I die for you. See you, you know, I see you. My baby, you know, I ride with you. My baby, I don't cover that, I die for you. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord, gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord, Fatumata Jambele. Everything being safe again, everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Ooh. Promise, Bobby, call you back, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You looking like me, oh yeah, oh yeah. You see me be like, I'm not a naughty rider. Let me please you right tonight. Don't make plans tonight, yeah, no. But get it, come here to me, come here to me, let's go. Come to me, Fatubata Jambele, oh.
Right, so I've started on the tower now. As you can see, I've made it about the same height as the other thing here, and this is when I'm going to expand it a lot higher. But I kind of wanted to work on this bit first. I'm going to have some plain walls. I might have some other like outhouses coming from it. I haven't decided what I'm doing here yet. Maybe it might be a place to keep some of the beer barrels from outside, And then I've done like this huge thing here, so it's like a staircase going up, and yeah, just all of this. So like, it's got other bits where you go up. It's got a little garden here, so you can go through this passage, or you can go through this way where you go up and you can go down. I was going to put an entrance here as well, so you can kind of get into it that way. I still need to work on kind of like an entrance into it, but you get the idea. And yeah, it's got a little garden here. I might have a little passage so you can actually get through there as well. We've got these stairs here as well that lead up to this part here, which attaches onto the tower. I might try and make it so it can go across here and then into this bit. Maybe that might be an idea. Maybe attach that there, get this here, that on top, and then just close it off with some of the bush there. Maybe could probably put that across like this. Maybe have a double oak log for these bits. Maybe it's, yeah, or I can just shave them off. Either way. So yeah, and then a doorway here. And yeah, probably work better with just that one as the double log, and then I can get into this part here. And then of course I'm going to have a floor. The floor is all at the same level, I think. And then we've got all these holes through here. Plenty of space to do loads of work. But yeah, and then another tower here. I need to obviously make this a little bit more clean. But yeah, I can work on something. I could probably always get some spruce and wrap it around it. And then obviously this level would be here. And then we could have another staircase going up onto this level. And then obviously staircases wrapping round and going up onto the big tower. And yeah, so far I'm liking it. This is the first day. It's probably taken me 4-5 hours so far, something like that. I think I should have this finished maybe an extra 5, 6, 7 hours maybe, and that's the interior that I'm going to be doing as well. But yeah, I think it's a great start to a medieval city, and I haven't seen many builds like this, so hopefully you definitely get an inspiration from this. I'm going to fill these up in here, keep them nice and simple. We're going to have a doorway there, fill that up. That, kind of like how it's like that as well. Just adds to it, I guess. And then I need to think of something on the outside. I might have like one of these balconies here, but only wrapping halfway round and then kind of stopping at this point. So that could be the start of the balcony, maybe something like that, coming out and wrapping round, just so those walls aren't really plain. And then go up a little bit more, and then maybe have another balcony just wrapped round at this half, and then going up, and then like a spine at the top like that. I think that could work. And then yeah, I think that would work perfect. And then we'll have to work on the next thing. So I'm going to focus on this one. Probably going to take a break, so it'll be the next day when you see me, so I'm nice and refreshed. And I shall hit the music. Let's do this.
Here's the thing that I got on my mind: how the world's making people go blind. Solitary, ordinary, don't sit well with my gut. It's so strange, I'm not holding my tongue. Radio making me feel so numb. Stolen beats, they're on repeat, but come on, don't we all wanna be someone? God, it's killing me, but I just wanna be a millionaire.
So I've got quite a bit done. I've just done this round the side here. As you can see, it's all nice. I've even got a little doorway here. Got a nice little balcony out here. I'm obviously going to have different floor levels and stuff. There's still a lot to do. Through here, just kind of nice and simple for now. And then nice little doors, and then I can work on some archways through here. It's going to be a nice little tavern, I would say. definitely have some rooms up here, and then outside it's a bit more messy with some of the bushes and stuff, and just like I'm putting kind of like roofs in random places and stuff, keeping it simple in some areas and then more detailed in others. But the back, yeah, it's kind of like hidden away, but yeah, kind of like it. It's very nice. And we've got our stables at the side, keeping to the theme with just having nice little bits like that. And then through here it's got a nice little archway over here. I've even put some of the stone through here. But yeah, there will be some different size floors, like floors going up and down, like a proper tavern. I might look at some inspiration for some taverns. I'll definitely do the interior for part 2, I think. For this one, I'm just going to kind of do a bit of the exterior, and yeah, do the interior for part 2 maybe. But you'll have to suggest what other videos to do next, but let's crack on with it. I need to do this bit, so I'm going to bring it up like a tower, like a square, and then maybe have one of these things wrapping around it, and then I'm going to have a big spine at the top, and then we should be completed. So I'm going to see how this turns out. Hopefully it'll be okay, and yeah, let's do this. Okay, as you can see, I've got a lot more work done. I've now got part of the tower. Now I just need to do the spine, and then I'm pretty much finished. As you can see, I've done it nice and simple around here. Could probably add a lot more, but I kind of wanted to keep it kind of simple for the big tower, and especially at the back. But this is running around here, and then I've kind of tried to make another building out of it where these support pillars come down. It's going to be awkward for the... well, I'm going to have to take that out. It's awkward for this room here because I've had to change it up. So I've had to do like this, and then I've got these floors here. I'm going to have like a stair coming down onto this point here. Probably have that up to here, and then this across more, so it's even at least. But yeah, I'm going to do something like that, so stairs will have to go down for people to go into this bit. And then obviously gonna have this bit, stairs going down here and stuff. There's a lot of planning to do this, and when I say planning, I'm pretty much doing it as I go, but it just means I can make more mistakes and stuff, and then remove them when I'm not doing tutorials. But yeah, so far, if there's anything you don't like about it, let me know in the comments, and I can always like correct it if I agree with it or something like that. But yeah, I've got this, and then I've had it folding around here, so these are big main support pillars, and then they actually go underneath here as well. So if you look, I've got the main support pillars going all the way up, which supports this main tower, which goes around the big tower. So I think the top of it should be quite simple, like this roof, but like spiked at the top, and maybe some of these roofs coming off it. I think that would just complete it and make it look good. So I'm going to experiment with a bit of roof, and I'll come back. But hopefully you got a bit of inspiration for this. It just shows you can kind of like put builds all over the place really, and you can make it work. I don't know how I make them work half the time. I mean, it's just trial and error. Like here as well, you can kind of, the secret place you can get down into here. I should probably replace that bit. Maybe do something like this. And then you could have like, I don't know, like a hideout place there. But that's another option. But I kind of liked it open, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's kind of like, say that you were getting attacked in medieval times, that could be escape route. Hey, I've got it covered. So I'm going to, yeah, work on this roof, see how it turns out, and then hopefully it should be all good. And then I would love to hear some suggestions from you guys. What do you think would work around this area? Obviously we're going to have maybe a nice market area around here or something like that. Maybe a windmill here or something, or maybe just carry on with townhouses around here. Love to hear your opinions on it. And yeah, so right, I will work on this roof now, so wish me luck.
I don't cross my T's, I don't dot my I's, I won't say pretty please, or speaking little white lies. I've got a rebel soul, I've got a rebel soul, I've got a rebel soul, I've got a rebel soul. Oh, just get down with it, down with it, down with it, just get down.
Okay, and I have finished. I've done the very top. As you can see, I've kept it quite simple. I've got these outhouses like we've got there. Got lanterns going all the way up the top. And yeah, it looks kind of nice. We've got these kind of stone bits going all the way up. I wanted to keep the roof fairly simple. But if you can see on the inside, you can kind of see what I've done. I'll probably have to put a few lanterns in here so you can kind of see what's going on a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to actually put one on each corner. I don't know what I'm going to do for interior wise for this top roof. It might just have to be kind of like just a stairway of different rooms or something maybe. But yeah, there you go, it goes all the way up to the top. I could probably poke out some of that as well. Just put one up there. But yeah, there's a lot of room, so there's a lot of interior. I would really appreciate it if you guys slap a like on this video. As you can see, I've worked very hard on it. Hopefully you got some inspiration at the very least, and hopefully you like this new format of videos for a change. Do you know what I mean? Something a little bit different. But yeah, I kind of like how it's come out. So yeah, I shall catch you in the next video. Put your suggestions down below what you want to see next. I think that's a pretty epic tavern. Have you seen a tavern? A tavern? I can say it. A tavern that extravagant. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe this could be kind of like a rich area or something like that. But anyway, guys, I shall catch you in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and peace out.